You know, I did my research before coming.
Jump off on the seat.
Jump? Anything you need to improve your skills and be better at your job, this is where you get it.
I find if I'm not learning something, I get bored quite easily.
I do tell my staff I don't have answers for everything.
When you don't grow anymore, then basically, you know, maybe it's time to retire then.
It's just valuing someone enough to make what mattered to them matter to you.
I don't think there can be human interaction without respect.
Being respectful isn't necessarily noticed, but when you're disrespectful, the damage it does is really significant.
Usually the kind of presentation that someone gives is just a tiny snapshot to what they might be living through, so I think it's really important to keep that in mind.
Delivery is really important because you can actually see what's happening.
It's about us all working together to deliver that amazing care, which I think we do within OUH.
It needs really enthusiastic individuals within the team as well, who come forward with great ideas and say this is what we are going to do.
So for me, delivery has to have an end point. You have to look at where you're going.
When we talk about excellence, it can feel a bit like we're talking about kind of league tables and rankings, but for me it feels a bit like, I don't know, a bit like surfing a wave.
Now when you start to say to staff, you are awesome, they look at you as if to say, well, I'm just doing my job. But actually excellence is phenomenal and it is what we're striving to achieve, but we're also striving it day by day.
There's no better feeling than feeling like you've made a difference. That's why we do this.
When we're compassionate, we recognise the other person's humanity and their human dignity.
It's not always easy to do. It takes a lot of grinning and bearing sometimes.
It's pausing and just thinking, what impact am I having on that person?
For me, I would say compassion just kind of flows out of my body.
I'm a big believer in a saying, you do the best you can, and when you know better, you do better. And our job is all about knowing better so that we can continue to do better and support our patients.
Owning your mistakes is quite a powerful thing, and looking at how you can make that better.
For me, it's about the buzz that you can get from making progress in whatever we're doing, being able to reflect and think, yeah, that's better than it was, and I've had a part in that.
Really the power of change that I have, that is very fulfilling and very rewarding.
I think when you see the values embodied in the trust, it just makes you glad that you're doing what you're doing.